Hello and welcome to Instablogs Global Report. This is Sukhmani with fresh updates and more citizen voices from all over the world. Stories for the day are: American aid worker killed in Pakistan. Google tracks flu outbreaks through search queries. Israel attacks Gaza Strip, killing 4 resistance fighters. And the Buddha boy Ram Bahadur Bomja reappears. An American aid worker working in Peshawar city was shot and killed in the latest round of brazen attacks, highlighting both the strength of militants and Pakistan's inability to prevent violence. CJ Karim Khan thinks that the killing is a blow to the peace and developmental initiatives within Pakistan.
Karim Khan, citizen journalist on Instablogs from Pakistan. The assassination of Stephen Vance is a hard blow to the peace and developmental efforts being made by non-governmental organizations in the country. Not only has it shaken the general concerns about the security situation in the city, especially for foreign citizens, but also denoted the fierceness of resistance which terrorists hold for people like Vance who are trying to make a difference in the lives of tribal populations.
Google is putting the power of the web to work in tracking the onset of influenza in the United States, tracking patterns and search queries to determine the spread of the disease. CJ Prince Campbell raises privacy concerns about Google Flu Trends.
This is Prince Campbell, citizen journalist from the United States, reporting for Instablogs.com. There is a new common symptom of the flu, in addition to the usual aches, coughs, fevers, and sore throats. Turns out that a lot of ailing Americans enter phrases like flu symptoms into Google and other search engines before they call their doctors. That simple act, multiplied across millions of keyboards in homes around the country, has given rise to a new early warning system for fast-spreading flu outbreaks called Google Flu Trends. But it does bring up some interesting questions. How comfortable do we all feel about our supposedly privacy-protected searches being used for ends that might be defined as in the public interest? Who will define what's interesting and what isn't? What if, for example, the government begins to identify areas where people search for, say, AIDS, for example? What if it concludes that something needs to be done in, say, Western Tennessee about AIDS? These are questions that not only Google, but we as citizens need to answer.
Israel launched an attack on the Gaza Strip, killing 4 Hamas resistance fighters in the latest flare-up to rattle a nearly 5-month truce. CJ Azam Ahmed is convinced that Israeli leaders are using military operations and playing the Palestinian card to brighten their prospects of an election victory.
This is Azam Ahmed, citizen journalist reporting from Palestine on Instablogs. Seems that Israeli army is on the way to break down the truce that was agreed with Palestinian fractions in Gaza. Early morning yesterday, the Israeli forces killed 4 Palestinian fighters in the Gaza Strip near the town of Al-Karara in Khan Yunis. It may look like such operations are made to empower some of Israeli leaders who are willing to win the coming Israeli elections. Palestinian card is being used in every Israeli election, and this one, of course, is not an exception. Such operations send messages to the people of Israel that include some certain names to be chosen and voted for as the most bloody and aggressive Israeli leader.
Ram Bahadur Bomjan, a teenage Nepali boy who is believed to be the reincarnation of the Lord Buddha, has re-emerged in a remote southern jungle after disappearing more than 1 year ago. CJ Mukunda thinks that the boy has challenged science by meditating for a long time without food, water and sleep.
This is Mukunda, citizen journalist reporting from Nepal on Instablogs. Ram Bahadur Bomjan, a teenage Nepali boy who is believed to be the reincarnation of the Lord Buddha, has re-emerged in a remote southern jungle after disappearing more than 1 year. Thousands of his followers were assembled to see and listen his speech this week. After a long disappearance, he was seen in a remote place of Bara district this week. Local people said that he is meditating for the long time without food, water and sleep. many of the Buddha's followers believe is the reincarnation of Siddhartha Gautam, the spiritual teacher who founded the Buddhist religion 2500 years ago. Buddhists strongly believe in reincarnations, the doctrine that every soul reappears after death in another bodily form. It hasn't verified he is either a reincarnation of Buddha or not, but he has given a challenge to science as he is meditating for the long time without food, water and sleep.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com. That's all for today's show. We'll be back with fresh updates and more citizen voices. Till then, it's goodbye from the entire team of Global Report.